Hello everyone and welcome back to Professor Layton and the Unwound Future. Between episodes, I did try to play around with the screen a little bit, see if I could come up with anything better, and I think this is just as good as it gets. I had actually come up with a cool way that I could transition back and forth for cutscenes. But one of the problems I ran into is like, look at the midpoint of the screen here. Like you see like right underneath where it says head to the clock shop. Like obviously everything above that would be the top screen and everything below it would be the bottom screen. But like you tap on the suitcase, it doesn't line up. Like the middle of the briefcase there doesn't line up. So then it doesn't look right. Same thing I had issues with when Luke is reading the letter. It didn't look good on either the cutscene screen, you know, when it was in landscape mode, or with the screen split because he's basically in the middle of it. So I think this is as good as it gets. I apologize. It's the best I can do. So we're going to the clock shop. Any hint coins? Do you have a... Oh, wait. Shoot, it was doing something. Give me a puzzle. Why, hello there, bright eyes. I can tell from the looks on your faces you're hankering to hear something useful. Also, or a puzzle. Alright, here's my pearl of wisdom. Go and tap that car parked right over there. Oh, I got a hint coin. Okay. Oh no, it just fell apart. Never mind that. Did you see the coin that just popped out? That's a hint coin, and it's yours to keep. Well, I mean, we destroyed a car, but we got a hint coin. If you ever find yourself stuck on a puzzle, you can spend one of those lovely coins to get a hint. Just remember there's a limit to the number of hint coins you can find. If you use them willy-nilly, you may find yourself in a pinch later. Hint coins are tucked away all over the place, so tap anything that looks fishy. You might find a coin. Well, that's the end of my speech. Good luck with whatever it is you're doing out there. Ta-ta! Wait, how'd you know I was solving mysteries then? Oh, wait. Give me a puzzle. Yeah, but what about the car? My, you have made quite a mess of things, haven't you? Now why did you go and do a thing like that, boy? You were the one who told me to tap it. Oh, did I now? I certainly don't recall doing anything of the sort. You blue-catted hooligan. Just told us. Alright. Say, Professor, how are we going to keep track of our progress? Yep. I already saved my game. I have multiple saves now. Yep. I tried starting a new game just to try to like play with all these options. Puzzles you found but have yet to solve are left blank. You can replay previously solved puzzles from this menu. However, in order to retry a puzzle you've yet to solve, you'll need to return to that puzzle's location. Layton Journal, that is just everything that's happened so far. Well put, Professor. Thank you, Luke. I imagine we'll make good use of the trunk during our investigation. Got one. Like, the touchscreen just doesn't seem like it keeps up very well. Oh yeah, it's like 10 taps behind where I am. I think it's also because I'm using a pen. Goodness, look at all the tall buildings. Goodness, look at the lack of hint coins. You looking for a clock shop, you say? Nah, can't say I know one around here. Alright, well, thank you just the same. Oh, wait just a moment. Thinking on it again. I might have passed the clock shop just the other day. Oh, terrific. Do you remember where you saw it? I'm not sure of. I have trouble remembering stuff like this when I have other things on my mind. I'm at this puzzle I've had on my brain and I might be able to recall what I saw at the shop. Yeah, you're in luck, sir. I happen to be a bit of a whiz when it comes to puzzles. The bus scheduling. 10 picarats. It takes you 1 hour to get to the office by bus. Your work takes 2 hours to complete, after which you catch the bus home. seems like a way. You should just work from home. If that 2 hours on the train, 2 hours to do work, just work from home. Based on the departure times listed below, which bus A, B, C, D, or E should you take to work in order to minimize the wait for a ride home? Note the departure times for the buses home are listed to the right. Oh. Okay. Let's see. So if we take bus A, we get to work at 5 a.m. Finish our work at 7 a.m. Then we could go home by 8 a.m. But that bus, wait, I can't. I have to take the same bus there and back. Oh, so you're basically. Oh, I see. Like, how long does it take to get to the bus stop? Kind of important. Assuming you just magically end up there. Or I got it. The hour includes getting to the bus stop. Okay. So it can't be A because otherwise you're done with your work at 6 a.m. and you're waiting all the way around until 5 a.m. Okay. Now that one doesn't work because you wouldn't get there till 10 and you wouldn't be done with work until noon. Okay, C gets you to work by 3:30, but then you're not done till 5:30. So again, you're waiting the entire day just for the bus. Wow, these bus schedules suck. I'd be like talking to my boss. Yeah, just work from home. Can't D would. Oh, is it really E? Because oh my, you would actually be waiting the least amount of time if you took E. Because you would be done with work at 3 a.m. And then you would wait 21 hours for the bus. Yeah, it's time to find a new job or bus route or something. That's crazy. That's really crazy. Or do you have to take the same bus? Like, can I take bus E there and B back? Even then, it might still be E. Because you would finish work at 7, so your next bus isn't there. Isn't there till 10:30. So that's 3.5 hours. Let's start memoing. 3.5. I'm kind of hoping it's the same both ways, so I don't have to figure that out. So 9 a.m. you'd finish your work at noon. And the next bus would be at 5, so you'd be waiting 5 hours. Oh, C's a contender that way. Because you'd finish work at 5:30. And okay, Okay, so he gets there. So he couldn't take the 5 o'clock bus. He would have to take the 8 p.m. bus. So 5:30, that'd be 2.5. All right, that's looking pretty good right now. This next one is obviously wrong. It's going to be, what, 9 o'clock? So you're waiting 3 hours. It's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. So this one, you finish work at 3 a.m. and you would take the 5 a.m. So that's only 2. All right, so it's the same. That's weird. That regardless of if you have to take the same bus or not, I think it's the same answer in both situations. Oh, I don't.
How about this?
Nailed it. It only took me twice as long as it probably should have, because I tried it 2 different ways. Taking bus E to work at midnight will result in the shortest wait for a ride home. Your bus leaves at 5 a.m. Okay. Yep. So that's how that makes way more sense. I assumed when they didn't, I guess them not having numbers should have made that clearer, but it's the same either way, so. Day nice going, kid. Oh, thanks. About that clock shop. Right, the clock shop. It's somewhere on this road, I think. Well, gotta scoot later. Wait. No, he ran off. Something tells me he was more interested in getting us to solve his riddle than in helping. Not to worry though, I'm sure we can find the clock shop on our own. It's probably just a bit further down this path. None of the businesses around here seem to be open. Yes, many of them look like they open in the evening. Maybe in the red light district. It's you! You're back! I don't remember your name. It's something. Stachin! Can't say I've ever seen you two whippersnappers before. He doesn't remember us. Are you sure about that? I feel like we've met before. Oh, no. You must be thinking of someone else. But enough about that. I've got some juicy information you two might want to hear. Oh, well, if you're going to tell us about int coins, there's no need to continue. This woman back there already gave us a full explanation. Oh, we've just gotten rid of his reason for existing. What? But explaining int coins is just about the only time we ever get to chat. I knew it. He remembers us. He was just trying to play it cool. How could you let someone else give my speech? Yeah, so I guess what you're saying is we have met before. Suddenly I'm not feeling too hot. I'd better head home. Be seeing you fellows around. Aww. Aww. Where do you suppose these stairs go, Professor? I'd say they probably lead to a more residential area. Say, Luke, all this talk of stairs is reminding me of a puzzle. Care to hear it? Oh, would I ever? How have you not run out of puzzles, old man? I mean, I'm glad he hasn't, but still. I thought that was the Mad Hatter at first. Two men are moving boxes from the first floor to the third floor. The larger man can carry 2 boxes at a time, and it takes him 1 minute to get to the third floor. The smaller man can carry only 1 box at a time, but it takes him just 30 seconds to make a trip to the third floor. For both men, the return trip to the first floor is the same as the trip up. Oh. Ooh. That's weird. Okay. If there were 7 boxes in total, how many minutes would it take the men to get all the boxes to the third floor? Okay. We're gonna memo the crap out of this. After you answer to confirm your entry, it will appear in the answer space if you'd like to change it. Okay. Okay. I'd like to memo. Okay. So. 1 box. 30. And then he's back down. 1 min. box is right there. Okay. So in 1 minute, he's now taken box and gone up there. So box, box. Okay. And then he goes back down. Now, where I think they're trying to trip you up is that we're actually at 2 minutes. We're at 2 minutes. He's actually gotten another box up and has come back down. So then he takes another box up. Now we're at 2:30 and he comes back down and we're at 3. But in that time, those two have gone up. So the answer should be 3. I don't like the tiny text box. Do I need to enter 03? Are they like that pedantic about it? Right?
Here's my answer.
Yeah, okay.
No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Yeah, 50 Picarats. It's normally like that's achievement territory. It would take 3 minutes to get all the boxes to the top floor. It's a lot easier if you follow this diagram. Alright, that's kind of what I did. Puzzle 4. Exemplary thinking. Luke, now let's get back to work. Alright. Should I go up this? Where can I go? Alright, hold on. I refuse to believe. I don't think there's a way to the clock shop, Professor. Ah! Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Any more hint coins? Look, I get looking for hint coins isn't exciting, but finding a hint coin, now that's exciting. Also, I don't like to just like move on ahead. Oh, I got one. I went to look up at the recording. And oh. This must be the place, Professor. Ah, finally. I'll get the door. Huh? What seems to be the matter, Luke? The door's locked. Now how are we supposed to get inside? Let me have a look. Ah, of course. It seems we need to solve a puzzle on this door to gain entrance. A puzzle? That's crazy, Professor. You arrived at the clock shop, but there doesn't seem to be a way to open the door. While you're looking for the doorknob, a voice from inside calls out. Press the panel with the timepiece. What panel do you press? Remember, you can press only one. Tap the object you wish to submit. Okay. It has a timepiece on it. I see 4 that have a timepiece. Well, actually, no. Whoa, maybe. Or are those just gears? I immediately. It's this one. It's gotta be that one. That immediately jumped out to me as there's nothing on there, and I feel like they did that to throw me off. But also, it's an hourglass.
How about this?
Yeah.
Phew, that's a relief.
There we go. If you look closely, you'll see an hourglass on the correct panel. Now, look, the door is opening. I really want to know, like, is that meant to be a clock or are those just the gears? And that's why it doesn't count as a timepiece. That did the trick. Oop, another cutscene. That doesn't look like Luke from the future. Well, maybe. Actually, you know what? I see the resemblance.
Huh? Look, over there.
What's this?
That's a very broken clock. No, goodness gracious, customers. We haven't had any of those in ages. Welcome. A lot of granny-looking characters in this one. Good day to you, madam. You'll have to excuse us, but we're not actually here to shop. You see, I received a letter the other day pointing me here. Oh, a letter, you say? Let me have a look at it, dearie. Yes, there's no mistake. Whoever sent you this wanted you to visit our little shop. So you don't know the person who sent out this letter? Unfortunately, I can't say I do, but I do know who you are, Professor Layton. Oh, really? And how do you know the professor? Well, it's hard not to know a man who's in the paper so often. Also, that's his calendar on the wall. I do so love my morning paper. I read it front to back every day, so of course I know the professor. Do you hear that, Professor? Further proof that you're famous throughout all of London. Even all the way out here. Hey now, what do you mean all the way out here? Luke, why don't you wait in the car? Just because we don't fancy living in sardine tin flats doesn't mean we're not centrally located. Still, it is quite a surprise to see the famous Professor Layton in the flesh. I'm going to need some proof before I can believe you're not some celebrity impersonator. That's fair. Needling needles. Go. It's so dark in the shop that I'm having trouble seeing these tiny needles in thread. Can you help me out and jam, dearie? There are two threads, A and B. How many needle eyes does thread A pass through? Oh. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So then that ends. I wish there was an easier way to do text. Well, hopefully, for those of you watching this, maybe this is your first time getting to see the HD version. And hopefully that's something to make up for some of the technical difficulties. See, like this scene, that wouldn't work if I had the screen split up. Does it matter? Maybe not. You got it. Thread A goes through 10 needles. Counting those needles sure is hard work. It was some time. It was definitely some time. Well, I, for one, am thoroughly convinced. You certainly live up to your reputation. Of course he does. Yes, well, about that letter. I can't say I've seen it before, but my husband might know something about it. He's out right now, but he should be back any minute. Why not look around the shop while you wait? And we will look around the shop in the next episode. Alright, I hope you're enjoying this so far. I'm really excited to play through this game. It took so long to get to this point, but I'm really excited. I'm happy to be playing this. I love these games, so this just makes me happy. I hope it makes you happy as well. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.